I started dancing because my best friend at the time had joined a program like Dance United, and it was a program designed more or less just to keep kids off the streets and trying to keep them engaged. I think for me, dancing is this constant metaphoric way of looking at yourself as if you're walking around with a mirror all the time, you know, inside. And in that, you have to really be bold enough to look at yourself and really trying to reflect on what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are, and really have to face them.
This group of young dancers have performed for Dance United before, so they're used to being on the stage. However, they're not professionally trained, so haven't been through any formal dance training.
So make contact here first, and then hug him into your body and Clyde.
He worked a lot with, initially, improvisation, and it's about them exploring where their body can take them, but he's really interested in who they are, and then seeing where they can take his movement into their own bodies and explore it further.
Everybody has a different sensation. You have to feel it. That's it. And then you gotta show me what you're feeling, okay?
The beginning was easy, like we have to create our own type of dance, we have to move, just do whatever we like, and I thought it was easy. I never think for like what's gonna happen next. The way he works, the dance thing is very hard.
And we'll really milk out that material, pulsate that, suspend. All that suspension has to give him time.
This would be a really tough process for professional dancers, so for non-professional dancers, it's quite astonishing what they're achieving.
Okay, Ali, do this for me. Can you get into your last position, boys, please? So you suspend here for another 6 counts. And in fact, this time, let's take it on the diagonal.
The most difficult point really has been when they felt like they'd reached their limit and they were full to the brim with information. Their bodies were too painful to carry on. And they had to get over that hurdle, kind of reach rock bottom in order to kind of build themselves up again and come back.
I'm learning now that it's just part of the process, and I think it's an important part because you have to be bold enough to be lost before you can find something.
That's it.
He's pushing us to, I think he's pushing us to limits that we've never been. He's trying to see how far he can push us and how far we can take to see what our strengths and weaknesses are.
Dom pushes you for the right reasons, if you know what I mean. He does, in my eyes, he does very difficult challenges and obstacles for a good reason.
When I'm in the studio with Dom now and he calls me over and he tells me to do a piece, and then when he asks me to stop, I already know in my head that, okay, he's about to do something crazy and I'm about to do it as well, and I know I'm able to do it because Dom trusts I can do it and I trust him to know that I am capable of it.
What happens to your arms? How do you get out of it?
Well, because we hold him here, this hand, as soon as it goes on,
you need to slide out, and if you
Dom's allowing them the time to fix things themselves. They're the ones that are on stage. Dom and myself aren't there to help them.
When they go on stage, and I would like for them, above all, ownership of the experience, ownership of the movement, and ownership of who they are in that space. They themselves are the owners of the movement and the space, and making that magic happen.